Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how to create a program in your graphing calculator to multiply polynomials. Now note this will only multiply polynomials of the second degree, but it's still pretty useful. Alright, so go ahead and create a new program. I name mine Polymult, just short, and I cleared the home screen to start. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is tell the user how we're going to expect the input. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to output. We're going to get an output here. Here we go. Output. And the bottom line, starting with the first character slot, we're going to output the format of our input. Alright, so, and that means ax squared plus b x plus c. Alright, and that is how we're going to expect the input, because we're going to want to prompt next. We're going to want to prompt for a, b, and c. But before we do that, we're going to want to tell the user what factor we're on, because we're going to have two factors here, and we're going to want to know which one we're inputting. Alright, so display factor 1. Alright, and now we can prompt for a, comma b, comma c. Alright, and now just so we can reuse a, b, and c for the next factor, we're going to quickly store these four variables as D, E, and F. Alright, so then we can use A, B, and C again. Alright, so go ahead and do that. D, I said E, and F. Alright, and now clear the home screen just to get that out of the way, and then update telling the user that we're now on factor 2. So go ahead and do factor 2. Then we're going to prompt. Now we can prompt for A, B, and C again, because we just cleared that space from the last one. A, B, and C. Alright, and now we have all of our inputs. Alright, and if you see on the bottom right hand corner, I have set up basically how you go about multiplying them. So basically when you multiply them all, you're going to take the coefficients just like that. Alright, and what we're going to want to do here is add up all the coefficients of like degree x's. Alright, so basically we're going to take all of our coefficients for our x to the fourths, and we're going to add them up. Now if you see, there's only one that has x to the fourth. Alright, so we're just going to have to multiply a times d. And we're going to store this as something else. I thought start at the end of the alphabet, so we're going to go with v. We're going to store our fourth our x to the fourth coefficient as v. Alright, and now we're going to go x to the third, and there are two of those, a times e and b times d. It's going to yield x to the third. Alright, so multiply a times e and add it to b times d. B times d. Yep. And we can store that on the next one as w. Alright, it's quite simple, not too complicated, just have to make sure you're multiplying the right things together. Alright, so now our x squareds, we have 3 of those. Alright, so we have a times f plus, and we have b times e, plus we have c times d. Alright, and we can store that as x. Now next we have our first degree x's, and we have two of those again, b times f and c times e. So b times f plus c times e, and store that as y. And our last one, without any x's, 0 degree, we have c times f. Oops. C times f, and we can store that as z. Alright, so now we have all our answers. We can go ahead, clear the home screen again, so we have a fresh screen to display our answer. And now we should display all of our answers. But before we do that, we're going to want to show the user what this output means. Alright, because it'd be a little difficult displaying it all on one straight line, just with the way the calculator has set up on this home screen. The graph screen it might be a little easier, but I'll say that for later. Alright, so we're going to do it. We're going to display the format, and then we're just going to go down and list all the coefficients. Alright, so go ahead and display. We're going to display our answer, the basic form of our answer. Alright, so that would mean ax to the fourth plus bx to the third plus cx squared plus d. No. Plus dx plus dx plus e. Alright, we have 5 there. Alright, and now, right after that, close those quotations, comma, and now we can just list all of our coefficients in order. Alright, because that's important that they're in order, or else it won't make any sense, because it won't be right. Alright, so starting with v, go v, comma w, comma x, comma y, comma z. Alright, so that will display our answer. So the answer doesn't run away because it's going to take up most of the home screen. You're going to want to pause, wait for the user to press enter to signal that he's done, and then we can clear that all away. And then that is all the program. Alright, so let's go ahead and test this. Go find your program. Alright, and let's enter in some numbers here. 2, 1, -5, and then our next factor, 4, -10, and 1. Now I know the answer to this, so just to check and see if we did everything all right. And look at that, that's correct. So this program should save you a lot of tedious work. Just quickly multiply two polynomials. Alright, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.